Hey, coin folk, welcome back. Something a little different today. We're going to be taking a look at a couple auction purchases here. We got two $10 bags of Washington quarters we picked up here recently. Um, they were said to be mostly uncirculated, which appears to be the case. Looking at the photos from the auction listings, looks like they're almost all either 1957 or 58. A mix of Philly and Denver. So I'm not sure of the exact mix until we get in and look at them, but they do appear to be mostly in good shape. So I can't say I was thoroughly impressed by the shipping methods, but I bought them both for well under spot, and of course even further under spot now that they're actually here. Because silver keeps doing its thing, but keep waiting for that pullback on that. But who knows? But we're going to jump in, get these sorted out real quick by date and mint mark, and we'll see what we're looking at. So I'll be right back in just a second. Alright, so we got the first bag sorted out here. We had 151 Denver, 154 Philly, 56. We had one Philly and one Denver. And we had, let's see, what's that? 57 Phillies. And then a bunch of 57 Denvers and a bunch of 58 Phillies. So they do look to be mostly uncirculated. There's a few in there that might have a little rub on them. I just can't imagine like how these came to be assembled. I'm not real sure, but I'm glad they did. So we could take a look at them. But I'm just gonna kind of grab bag two and add to what we got here and see what we can get. So let me grab bag two, sort it out, and we'll be back to see what we end up with pile wise, and then we'll jump into looking for stuff. So be right back. Alright, so we got both bags here all sorted out. Kind of stuck in the same ballpark with stuff. Still just the 151 Denver, 54 Philly. Ended up with 356 Phillies and 456 Denvers. The 57 Phillies, we ended up with 17. The 57 Denvers, we ended up with a total of 25. We got a couple rows, not rolls, of 58 Phillies for a total of 28 of them. And then one ugly guy. Out of both bags, the ugliest, this is the newest, the 1964 Philly. That one there I threw under the scope just to make sure I wasn't missing a mint mark because it's kind of a little toned up on the back. And while I had it under there, went ahead and looked, and there's no varieties on that. So we got one out of the way already, but we got to jump into all these, hunt for some varieties. I think the only one that doesn't have at least a minor variety is minor cherry picker variety. I'm sure it has probably something. Is the 54 Philly. So we got a lot to look at. If nothing else, we got a lot of really nice looking quarters, even if we don't find any varieties. So it'll be interesting to jump in and see what we can pull out of here. But overall, I am thoroughly pleased with the purchase, considering the price especially. So let's jump in, see what we get. I will be back at some point. I don't know when I'll stop, but I'll at least give you an update partway through. So let's go. So we've got the 56 Denvers under the scope here, and all four of them have the same set of die cracks up through the top of the hairline here, and then also right out on the tip of his nose, or I guess not tip, but kind of off the bridge of his nose. So I'm assuming these probably all came from original rolls at some point. So hopefully it's not somebody that's picking through for varieties and such, because if that's the case, we probably ain't gonna find nothing. But it could just be somebody that's stacking up silver. So who knows? We're gonna keep on moving. We're gonna jump in now to the ones that I got a little larger quantity of and see what we can get. So I'll be back as soon as I find something worth talking about. Alright, so we're back here with the last of the 57 Denvers under the scope. One through the 57 Phillies, nothing really in there outside of, like some die cracks and stuff like that. But this is largely, I think, from the same roll as well, because you can see we got 5 here under the scope and this little die crack that kind of ends there on the ribbon. We got 5 under the scope and 4 of them. Oh, which way am I going here? I'm all over the place. 4 of them have that same die crack. So I'm guessing similarly these were all from an original roll at some point. So no other varieties in the roll, unfortunately. So we're going to be moving on to the 58 Phillies. Off the top of my head, I think the only thing that I can really find in there is a type B, but we'll see. Let's jump in and see what we get. Well, we've run through all the 58 Phillies here, and unfortunately not a whole lot of anything happening. So some minor die cracks and stuff like that, but nothing super spectacular. But so the hunt was a little bit of a dud, but we got a crap ton of 1950s uncirculated quarters for a fantastic bargain. So can't be mad at that. I'll gladly take them and roll them up, I guess. I wish they were all just 2 solid date rolls rather than kind of mixed up half and half or however it worked out. But and I guess we did get one tiny little ugly one, but can't be mad. Gotta go through them to find the stuff. So anyways, that's gonna be it on this one, folks. I'm not sure what we'll be doing next, but I'll see you over there hopefully. So good luck on your hunts and peace.